I need to drink messing with her. Oh, shit. I don't see nothing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How do I change it? Like it's so high. Pieces. Okay, it's charging. I had to get my phone charged. I didn't want it to go dead while I was on live. I might need some ice. Give me a second. Let me get some ice. Oh, wine was too hot, too dry. Good evening to everyone. Peace to all. Gratitude. Okay. How is y'all lovely Saturday going? I was trying to get it, y'all. Whew. It's been a busy day already. This is not what I'm trying to start at. So, tonight we're going to talk about discernment. Definitely got to tap into that. And you know how we do. We just go from there. But it's definitely, I'm not going to take too long on this. Because I wanted to break down Isaiah 59:19. But I think I'm going to do that as a decoding. Because I pretty much decoded it. I don't know why. Alright. I don't know if I can pull it up though while I'm on here. I don't know if my comment's showing or not. If y'all saying I see Ashley's comment. Well, I could talk about that too. But yeah, I'm going to do Isaiah alone. I was just trying to make sure my notes was right. Pieces. Okay. Dry safe. Alright. Let's get it started. I'm going to talk about discernment first, then I go back to that. Okay. I want to talk about discernment. And I actually did print out a Bible scripture for discernment. So, okay. Get my area right. What is this? Okay, I had got this from an article. Okay, but it's got these scriptures in here. Okay, I can say because it looks like it's different ones. But anyway, it's the scripture that I picked out. It talks about the gift of discernment. And in this scripture, it talks about discerning of spirits. And as you know, spirits is energy. It deals with energy. So, I think we've talked about this before, but I can't remember, but it seems like we have. But anyway, in this article, it talks about as a gift of the Spirit, right? Which is also in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 10. And it also talks about it, and they got it abbreviated as D&C. Chapter 46, verse 23. It basically means to understand or know something through the power of the energy. Okay. So nowadays, since we have been in tune with ourselves, we are most likely to detect like certain behaviors or certain emotions, certain aspects dealing with different beings, okay? Especially those aspects that were issues that we had to self-reflect on, okay? That we had to look at ourselves to be able to release that type of energy, right? And that goes on the line. That goes on the line for doing healing, okay? So to understand or know something through the power of energy means when you sense something, okay? Let's use this as an example. When you first meet somebody, okay? And the energy is mutual, okay? So you're already having a sense, okay, through this power within you, okay, which is connected to this energy that you've actually been in connection with before, okay? So that's why it's a familiar energy. Also, dealing with family members or dealing with people you just deal with in general, or just random people, you know when somebody got some shit with them, okay? You know when your kids are lying, and that's all part of your energy, which they say part of the spirits. But you know when your children are lying, you know when somebody got some shit with them, you know, even with yourself when something's up, okay? And you can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel it, all right, through your energy. This also can includes perceiving the true character of people and the source and meaning of spiritual manifestations. All right. So, perceiving the true character of people, some people try to mask their true selves. All right. So, with one who can recognize energy or read energy, as they say, you can see past the mask that they put on. Okay, some people know how to mask very well, where you cannot figure their energy out. You know something's up, but you can't quite put a finger on it. Okay, some people are very perceiving with their true characters. Okay, some people you can actually just recognize it. All right, and the source and meaning of spiritual manifestations, meaning even within yourself, you know that you can see greater, all right? And you can see greater in other people, all right? And this is all based off the power gift of your energy, all right? You can see greatness in other people. You see greatness in yourself. You can see when somebody is going through something, all right, as well. But dealing with the spiritual manifestations, that means you're actually tapping into this person's pure self, their pure energy, underneath all of the mask and disguises that they carry. You can see their true potential. All right, which is connected to connected to their manifestations. All right. They're talking about a book right here, but I don't understand it. But in this book, it talks about the 12 apostles has taught the gift of discernment, okay? And by this gift of discernment, it can help self, all right? Which can also help others. You can detect hidden error or see evil in others, just like what we was talking about, all right? You can also detect hidden errors and evil in within yourself, just like I was just talking about, all right? Whatever you see in a reflection, you got to see in yourself, all right? And that's vice versa. When people say they see this about you or they feel this certain way about you, okay, they're truly seeing themselves in the reflection of a mirror, all right? Because an underlying issue truly has nothing to do with you, all right? Because if you are so, and when you're so in tune with yourself, where nothing can affect you to be knocked off your square, nothing can affect you what people say or how they feel, okay, about you, I don't care, okay? You move in a more powerful way. You become untouchable. All right? So that's just, that's the insight also. Whatever you see in other people, it's definitely what you're seeing within yourself. And it's vice versa. Okay? But we can detect these hidden errors and evil in ourselves. And then when they say about evil, as we know, that's just pretty much lived past lives, something you've already endured in your journey. Okay? That you have not healed from, you have not let go. All right? It also can find and bring forth the good that may be concealed in others. Just by you being able to use your powers, your gift, okay, of discernment can help others. That's just what I was saying, okay? Just being in discernment, okay? And being in discernment is also being understanding. All right, let's get that right for once. It's being understanding. Regardless of what one's path is or what one person is going through, you still have to be in understanding. Okay? That's growth. Because we've all been somewhere in our journey, and we might have all been there in that particular situation. So we cannot judge anyone, only thyself. All right? So you find and bring forth the good that may be concealed in self as well. Okay? Okay? During this time, we definitely need to project the gift of discernment. All right? Because there's too many people out here in a conscious mind state of mind. All right? And they're still judging people on where they're at in their journey. They're still judging people for doing or moving a certain way in their journey. All right? You cannot judge anybody the way they move or where they're at in their journey. Because, like I said, we've all been there. We've all been in particular situations or similar situations. All right? And we all had to grow. All right? I'm not going to be mad at a way somebody moves, but what I will do is speak the greatness over them. Speak that they get it, okay? The growth, the elevation, okay? The healing. Being in discernment, all right? And when you're being in discernment, they also have it listed in the they also have it listed under in the dictionary as the ability to judge well. Now, judge well is judging thyself, okay? So if I see somebody in a similar situation as mine, whether it was something I just got out of, okay? Or something that I just grew from, okay? Peace, sis, okay? Or I let go. And I see how they're moving and they're elevating, okay? I'm not judging them, I'm judging self because that's a constant confirmation of my growth, all right? So if you're judging anyone, you judge anyone based off of self. All right. That means you can see the growth in them that you are where you once was. All right. Because we can't judge someone because where they're at now. All right. But you judge self. All right. And with this ability to judge well, by judging self, you're able to see people growth. All right. You able to understand where people are at. Okay. Yes, they self to show you yourself. Exactly. All right. And up under this meaning from the dictionary, they have some similar words. And I like to tap into similar words because dealing with the communication, dealing with frequency, everything is symbolism. All right. And it's multiple layers, okay, and multiple inner definitions, different words, wordplay, however you want to put it, okay, that can mean that has certain levels, but all means the same thing, okay. Now, with this assignment, you have to be sensitive, being sensitive to other people. So sensitivity is no reason, it's no coincidence that sensitivity is up under here as a similar word, okay. Enlightenment, okay, you have to have insight. Insight is being able to see yourself in someone else, okay. And being able to have insight in their journey, to be able to understand, be sensitive, and be enlightenment, okay, not only to them but to self. All right. You also can with discernment is perception, meaning you get to see, it's the same thing. You see the different perspectives. Okay. We all have a perspective of self. Okay. And you have to be on one accord with understanding everyone else's perspective. Okay. Because that still is a connection to all or oneness. Cleverness, intelligence. Okay. And awareness, wisdom. Okay. I'm going to get to awareness in just a minute too, because I was looking at Will's live and he was talking about fear, and I just dived into that moment when I got to that part of his live, and it was just something that I just need to look into, but I'm going to get back to it. But remember, awareness is under discernment. Okay. Also with discernment is the quality of being able to grasp and comprehend what is obscure. Okay. Okay. So we definitely discernment is a definite elevation that we all must gain with the change of self. Okay. Also with discernment, in this journey of self, it just goes back to being able to understand the whole journey as a whole. I mean, as you know, as one. All right. And we have to get to that. That becomes that connects deep with your morals also. Okay. As you know, that great elders would say, having manners of being respectful. Obscure is obvious. Yes. And it's a saying with the obvious. You have to be I hate when I get little stuff. It's something to the obvious, which is pretty much the same thing as discernment. All right. And that means you're not blind to the obvious. Okay. Yeah, I got what you were saying, sis. You're not blind to the obvious. Okay. I'm one of those people, like, I know it's probably a lot of y'all on here too, but I'm one of those people, I don't know if it's just an awakening thing or it's just in tune with self thing, but I'm very, not just self-aware with me, but I'm very self-aware of my surroundings. I'm very, what is the word I'm looking for? Observing. Like my name, Jasmine. This is, in my wig name is, I think this is Jasmine. It's Jasmine. I named my wigs. But anyway. Okay. And I wrote it down. I think this one is Jasmine. You might be on one, girl. What I was saying? Oh, I'm very observing, and so nothing will ever be blind to the obvious to me. Okay. I observe everything. And it's not just to be rude or, nosy or nothing like that. It's just like when I'm out somewhere or even if I'm chilling, um, I'm just very observant. I mean, I'm on point with everything. Peace, sis. Okay. Like I watch everything and everybody. And I've been self-taught to do that because of my past. And I think because with my past, I had to be observant with my surroundings because I was always around different people. And I'm one of those people, I like to be 2 steps ahead. So if some shit pop off, I'm out. Okay? Or I'm already on go. You know what I'm saying? And even with relationships, I already peep shit, before shit even take place. Because I'm very observant of everything and every move I make. All right? A lot of us, we see the numbers, the 1111, the synocracies, and we are very observant to that. Okay? Spiritually. All right? So I'm very observant. Like, so anything to the obvious with me, it won't be blind. Okay? It won't be blind. I won't be blind to the obvious. All right? I would definitely see it. But on to what I was talking about, on Will video, he was talking about the fear thing. And I think we touched on fear a little bit, but we haven't went completely deep into it. Or maybe we did. It just, now I just got a different aspect on the perspective on it. All right. So I got that it is two different, I think I've said this before. It's two different types of fear. Just like with any word, okay, and even with self, like me, okay, I have a higher self, all right, the angel, as they would say, and I have the devil, okay, which is my lower self, all right, where the beast lives, okay. So just like with words and with words especially, there's always a higher and lower perspective, okay? And just with fear, there is a higher and lower perspective, okay? Because regardless of what, man, I don't care what nobody say. Let's just be real. You could be chilling in a house, all right? And even though you're not scared of the great elders, okay? But if you hear motherfucking noise, all right? If you hear a noise, you gonna look, all right? It might startle you a little bit, but once you realize it's nothing louder than, the energy is off the chain, you kind of balance yourself back out and be, you be straight. All right? Hearing what, sis? All right? So I believe, that startle, even though it's not a big form of fear, it's a type of awareness. Okay, be looking like with the eyes, sis. Okay. Okay, be looking like, what the heck? All right, even when you see the shadows. All right, because I know I think it was yesterday, we was going somewhere. I know I seen something like really go by us real fast. I really thought it was a cat, but I could not make out what it was. But it was really fast. It was a real fast shadow, okay? And I could, and it kind of startled me because I was like, what? And I'm in the car. And I'm like, what in the hell was that? Oh, yeah. Yes. I told y'all, I think I spoke about that before. My high pitched voice. Yes. The energies, baby. The energies definitely be coming through. It's my time, okay? Be excited just like me, okay? Can you explain seeing energy in the mirror in the dark one more gang? Hold up. In the mirror, the dark one more gang. I'm trying to understand the last part. Seeing energy in the mirror, in the dark. Oh, one more gang. I got it, girl. I got what you said. I got what you said. Okay. Seeing energy. I've experienced seeing energy in the mirror, and me seeing energy in the mirror. Oh my god, it really took my breath away. I mean, I know I was a little tipsy too, but that's most likely when you're able to easily tap in. Whether you know you're on some type of psychedelic, whether it's alcohol or you smoking a little bit of bud, okay, whatever you do to get down. All right. Some people don't need nothing; they just high off life. All right. Um, but some people like me, yes. Okay. When I'm diving in, you best believe I'm probably don't smoke something to dive into. All right. But I can dive in naturally too. But when I want to dive down into the rabbit hole, as they say, oh yeah, okay, be digging deep, honey. But I experienced it one time, and I was a little tipsy, so I was, and this was around the time where I had been woke, conscious, but I wasn't as quite conscious as I am now. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the mirror. And in my mirror at the time, you could see my bed. And okay, that's what I say. Some people just be high on life, all right? They energy be lit, all right? And I was sitting there in my chair, and my mirror was facing my bed, so I could see my mirror, sitting in the chair looking at my bed. And with the energy in the mirror, it doesn't look like a shadow. It's more of like an illusionary mirror. Have you ever went to like a fair or a festival where they got them little illusionary mirrors? It looked like almost like that, or as they would say, like the mirror was liquid looking, like it was moving. Okay. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking in the mirror and I see my bed moving. And it's like moving, like up and down, as if children were jumping on my bed. And at this time, my son was probably 1 year old, maybe two, and he was asleep, and I could see the bed just going up and down, and the covers was moving in the mirror. And when I would look, away from the mirror and look at the bed, I couldn't see it with the physical eye. So what's the fuck going on here? Something wrong with my goddamn mirror. It's a trick mirror, okay? But they don't saw me. So I I looked at the mirror and I could see it again. And that moment I realized that it was great energies. And they was playing on my bed. They was jumping. Playing on my bed. Basically trying to wake up JCN. Mine looked like a dark black being in chalk like outline. Just walking past it was masculine, but when I looked in the physical space, it wasn't that. Right. Yes, we are definitely Neo for real. Right. That's how it be with the dark, when you see the dark shadows and stuff too like that. And I think with even now that you say outlined, I could see that's how when I really looked into the mirror and just focused on it and I was seeing my bed move like that, I could see the outline of it was an ass of children just jumping on my damn bed. Kids. So I said, and you know with the great energies, all you gotta do is snap your fingers, tell them stop. Cause that energy connects with you. All right. So that's meaning you are getting not only your energy, okay, under control, but you're getting the other energy that's one with all. Okay. So that's one energy connected. Okay. Yeah. You getting it under control. So yes. Yes. Like seeing a coloring book before the colors start. Okay. So I was like, y'all stop. You know, just like that big mama. Y'all stop it. Because once I put two and two together, as hard as my bed was jumping and moving in the mirror, I'm like, y'all trying to wake Jace up. No. And that was one of my things. They would keep Jace up because the energies do keep the great elders, they keep your babies up. All right? And your energy will keep your baby up. Okay? As long as you up, they up. But the great elders will definitely keep your children up too. All right? So my energy, they energy, we up, all right? And I see the children, the inner, the inner child, the inner children, they playing, they jumping, all right? The great energies, as we say, the great elders, they jumping. And I'm like, y'all stop it. Stop it. Okay? But why though? But why what? Was they jumping? Not only was they having a good time, of course, that showed me the inner child energy right there, that we have in all of us. Not only it's crazy because now that I'm sitting here and I'm talking about it, I see myself as a child too, jumping on this bed. That's why I say our energies are connected with the great energy. So if you lit, they lit. All right. If you down, they down. Okay. Why would they keep the kids up? Or us keep the kids up? Because if your energy is at a certain frequency, it's not balanced enough, or it's not in a relaxing state of mind, okay, where you need to go to sleep. Have you ever, not just with the kids, with yourself, when you just can't go to sleep, you just up, like you got all this energy in the world, where if you're projecting this energy, you're projecting that to the children. So the energy in all of us, the great elders, okay, so I'm projecting, because at this time I was lit my damn self. I was a little tipsy, all right, and I'm having a good time. I still got this clip on from the baby shower. And he was asleep, all right? So I was still having a good time to myself quietly while he was asleep in my room. And I was still drinking and, having my little good time while he was asleep. So as long as I'm lit, the inner child in me, the great energies in me, they lit too. All right? So that's how I was able to see that in the mirror. So once I caught it and I understood what it was, I was like, stop it. Because not only am I telling the great energies, I'm telling self, because we all one, to stop that. You've been awake, Chase up. Okay? As soon as I said that, shit stopped. That's like talking to yourself. All right? When we be fighting these self-doubts and shit all the time, we got to talk to ourselves. All right? Or we want to do something that we know is good for us, but we're nervous, okay? Or we know we're having a good time, but we got to talk ourselves out of, no, I got to stay lit, I got to stay woke, I'm not ready to go, So, once I said that, everything stopped. The bed stopped shaking in the mirror, all right? And I even toned down. All right? That was enough for me to, okay, it's time for me to lay my ass down. All right? I don't seen enough for the night. All right? So when you see energies in a mirror, they can come in that form of illusionary, almost like what we were saying, like the Matrix. Okay, how the mirror is on the Matrix and how it looks like a mirror, but when you touch it or you really tapped in, it looks like it's, like water. Okay, and that's just like how energy looks. It doesn't have any form. Okay. Will it affect your kids if you're away from home? Like your energy? Yeah, yeah. We call it as sick. Our children are sick from home, or sick. Like they homesick. Okay. Whether you're going away or when us mothers start working, um, when us mothers start working, and we might, have somebody watching our children, we can feel the disconnect of the energy to a point where you feel like you got to check on your kids all the time. Because I'm one of them. I have to, if I even feel like, nothing on the babysitter just for my child's sake, I still have to check in. But that can affect the child sometimes, because it's new to their environment. What? Jason, go. Boy, we ain't got no other mic. Go. Jason, go. Shannon, shower? Where you need to go. We'll talk about that when I get finished. Will it affect your kids when you're away from home? If you're away from home, it won't affect them like that, but they definitely will be able to feel the shift, the change of your energy not there. Even if they go spend a night with somebody and they might not go to sleep. What's up, sis? They might not go to sleep. Okay. It's going to take them a while to put them to sleep. How do you comment? If you're not there, most likely it just takes just a little bit of connection or like a phone call or something like that, to check in. But normally with children, if we at home and our children are lit like that and you're trying to go and get them to go to bed, like the great elder say, when you go to sleep, put them to sleep. They're going to go right to sleep when you go to sleep. If you go lay down early, they're going to lay down and they're going to go to sleep. Because it's all based off of one energy. You can set the mood sometimes with meditation. Like I play meditation music with my children to wind them down too. Is that what you're saying, sis? I just want to make sure But I play meditation music with my children too. Rubbing the back, that also helps too. Like a little massage, on the back. Yeah. It do work. Okay? Because you have to get to a place of quiet the mind to go to sleep. And as long as your mind is constantly moving, all right, and that means you're constantly moving in the journey, your energy is still lit, you're not going to be able to go to sleep. Yes, saying a chant. Our parents used to make us say the prayer, which is a chant, before we went to bed. And pretty much, most likely, after you don't say that prayer, you was knocked out, okay? Gone. Slobbing and out. Just can't stay in. But I've definitely, yeah, common music definitely works. It definitely works. I know we've talked about, about not using the TV and stuff like that, but we got to understand our creations, all right? And we got to understand how to use our creations, okay? We got people out here that don't look at TV, don't watch TV, don't buy TV. Hey, that's cool. That's fine. All right. They've mastered the quietness a different way, okay? Or tapping in a different way, and that's fine. But for those who do have it, you can still use that to the greater good. Play some. I play jazz too. Jazz. Like I said, we say meditation music, calming music. I even like rain. You know, the sound of rain. So anything that'll help you quiet your mind to get you in a place to relax. All right. Whether you're just relaxing to tap in, which is meditating, or you're relaxing to go to sleep. Sounds of the beach. Yeah, I love those two. Love those two. Okay. Definitely will put you in the beach. Okay. You're going to tap in. Envision yourself of light waves. Yes. That's like the beach. Like what we were saying a couple weeks ago about, before you go to bed at night, you don't want to go to bed all angry and, you know, on a low vibrational, mind frame, because that's what you already gonna be planting the seed for the next day. So why not quiet the mind in a calm way or a more positive way? All right. And that goes for your children too. All right. But let's go back to these two types of fear. So with the fear, there's two different types. And like I was saying, there's a high perspective and there's a low perspective. That high perspective is going to be your awareness. All right? And sometimes when we're aware of things or become aware with things, it might kind of startle us a little bit. I mean, didn't us being aware of ourselves kind of startle us? Damn, finding out all this shit about self. Okay? Some of us got so scared they ain't even want to go no farther than that. They turned back around. They didn't want to be free from the mind. Okay? So the two types of fears is the high perspective is going to be an awareness. All right? And that other one is going to be just straight out, flat out scared. Okay? Stuck, slavery mentality. All right? Or unaware. Which is the opposite of awareness. All right? I was looking up when I dug into some information for the two types of fear, right? I got two names. I hope I say them right. Oh, here we go, y'all. Pachad or Pachad, which it means to overtake. Right? So if you're in a scared mind, unaware, all right? Oh yeah, go ahead, sis. Go ahead, send them an invite, whatever. We get them in here. Okay? Overtake. Now to be over in an overtake state of mind or being in the fear, all right? The aspect of fear. That means you're being controlled, all right? You can't think for yourself. You're scared of every damn thing. Yep, that was a blooper. All right? You're easy to be overtaken with fear, okay? Such as going back to good old Corona. Some people were unaware, meaning they were scared and afraid and still are scared and afraid of Corona, which is being afraid of yourself, okay? because that's dealing with your crown. And when you tapping into your crown, you're tapping into yourself. So that's being afraid of self. All right. So they being overtaken by Biden because they put their damn bid in. All right. So he can take their soul of America. Okay. Which is being in control. Okay. Of those unaware of self. Then we got this other one. I think this is Yara, which it also means awe, and it's fear and wonder, okay? And that's when awareness comes into play as well, all right? So Yara is going to be the awe, which is the awareness, okay? You have a little bit of ooh, but you're wondering, you're a wonder. That means you're hip to the obvious, okay? Even though something might have made you jump, oh, you're aware of what the fuck it is, but you're not scared. All right? You're not going to allow your mind to be overtaken by the fear of any bullshit. It said that the soul of the earth is 21 grams, but it was a code for something. Well, we know the soul of the earth. We know earth. Let's go ahead and break this down. We know earth is dealing with your heart. All right? And soul is also dealing with your light. And with the 21, you just going to put that together for numerology. Because they'll throw a number at you and they throw these 21 grams. But in reality, you got to tap into the symbolic understanding of what that is. All right. The 21 is dealing with 3. That's dealing with your Christ energy. That's dealing with your Christ conscious. That's dealing with the Trinity. All right. Of self. That's oneness. All right. What up, bro? All right. It was. I haven't read it yet. Sis, I've been so busy. I was at a baby shower earlier. So y'all know I just be busy. But now that's a hell of a dream, okay? You keep on writing them dreams down. You keep writing them dreams down. All right? Yes. You're a prophet. Okay? Your visions are being prophetic. I mean, you're being a prophetic. Okay? A prophet. Okay, you're straight hip. All right? So with the awareness, that means, of course, like we were just saying, being aware with fear. All right? You're being aware of the fear, which fear is just an illusion. All right? So you're aware of the illusion. All right? But you're not allowing it to overtake you. So since we know fear is an illusion, so let's go back to what fear really is when they broke it down. False evidence appearing as real. When you're hip to that shit, it can't overtake your mind. All right? But if you're not hip to what the shit is, and it's trying to appear real, okay, which is going to cause you to be unaware and be overtaken, all right, with your own self-governed mind, okay, by your own perspectives, all right, of what you think and what you feel. All right? So yes, now we got it. So fear is not as what we think it is. All right? Because we be walking around, we been forgetting that we're energy, okay, all day. We ain't no goddamn robots, and we damn sure ain't no physical humans. But yeah, we are the hues. All right? All right? So we be forgetting that we're not robots, okay? And we can't be using that, because that becomes contradicting. All right? It becomes very contradicting when you say, I don't have no fear in my heart. Well, you do have some awareness in your heart. Okay? Because the fear is just based off the illusion of that awareness or the awareness. All right? So, you do. It's just all about if you're aware of that shit or you're not. All right? That's just like if I see a damn dog walking down the street. I'm not scared of dogs, But if that dog get to running on close to me, I'm going to be aware of that motherfucker running, all right? And I might run, okay, which is going to overtake that fear in me, okay? All right? Or I'm going to sit still because I know if I sit still and don't move, any sudden moves and let the motherfucker know I'm good, you can't fuck with me, all right? Because you have to let a dog know you're not scared of him, all right? And if I'm not running, or I'm going to sit there and kick you in your goddamn throat or something, I'm not going to allow that fear to overtake me. Okay? Shit, I might run and get on the goddamn top of a car. All right? All right, that's hood trauma all day. I might get on the car. All right? And how many of us, we get on the car and then we get to fucking with the goddamn dog? Come on now, you just antagonizing this motherfucker. All right? You so big and bad on top of that motherfucker, but you get down that goddamn car. Are you prepared to face the beast? What are you gonna do? Or you gonna wait till that goddamn dog take off and go another direction or get distracted by something? Fear is false evidence appearing real. And we know false evidence. You can't, with false evidence, you can't charge me with shit. Right. Wait, cause it was more than one. What was more than one, sis? You welcome. Peace, bro. All right. Thank you, safe until you keep climbing. And that's just about like our experience. When you think you don't elevate at a certain, you don't elevate it. You don't got through. Oh, yes. I done broke through the chains. Okay. Just when you think you good, come something else come around that goddamn corner. It's how our existence is playing out in different aspects. You were chased by dogs. Girl, I've been chased by a lot of dogs. You must have been more than one. Yeah, I probably would have jumped on something, okay? I probably would have, I would have had to climb a tree. I would have found something, I would have been somewhere. Okay? Sometimes you can be aware and you got to be smart. It's all right. But just because that happened to me in my childhood, I got dogs. I don't had dogs. Okay, I got out of that fear of being scared of dogs. So now when I see other people dogs and they might be adding up, now you got some dogs out here, they just ain't friendly as fuck. It's because of the way people, how other people are conditioning them to be. So I won't fuck with them. I'm aware you're fucked up. So I'm not even going around you. You ain't even got to worry about me coming to pet you because I'm aware that you fucked up. All right. I'm aware you're mad. All right. I'm aware of your shit. I'm not. All right. Which is also a good discernment of my gift. All right. No, you crazy. I'm out of here. All right. Just because I'm aware don't mean I got to sit in this motherfucker. Oh, I'm not scared. I got to sit in this motherfucker and get ate up alive. All right. I'm not, What's good, sis? Honey, I tell the great energies all the time. If you want to live, don't come to me in no spider form. Because the moment I see you, I'm telling you, must want to transition on point, all right? On sight, you must want to transition. I'm telling you, if you're coming to me in a spider, okay, or one of them water bugs, you must be ready to go ahead and transition and try it again. All right? I ain't scared because I'm going to kill your ass. All right? Because I'm aware that you in this motherfucker. All right? And you got to go. Straight with bees. Hell yeah. I be trying to be so calm around them. I be trying to be so calm, with the whole ocean energy and everything. I be trying to be calm with the damn bees, but they be getting a little too goddamn free friends. They want to be close to your ears and your face and your neck. I ain't got time. What? Oh, see. I would have been aware he dropped out of my damn head, but that would have been his resting place. All right? Mm-hmm. You must was ready to transition because you came to the right light source. All right? To put you back in the realm, baby. All right? You came to the right one to take you on and put you back in the realm. Okay? R.I.P. Long live the bee. All right? But I got time for that. Y'all got excuse me, a little, up there. Of course. You gonna transition too. Shit, your damn soul and everything gonna jump out your body. But, this awareness, it can't be taken serious. I mean, not awareness. This fear can't be taken serious. All right? You either aware that there's false evidence, which is some bullshit. Can't hold me. You can't confine me. You can't put me in jail with false evidence. You can't scare me with that bullshit. That's false evidence. All right? It's just like a fake ass goddamn costumes out here. You can't do it. All right, it's good. We go to these little haunted houses and shit. We scream going through the motherfucker. Okay? But when we come back out, we good. Because we understand, all right, that it's false evidence. All right? But if you can't understand that it's false evidence, then you just gonna be, as they say, you're gonna be put in jail, and you can pretty much be innocent. Because everybody innocent, all right? So you're innocent, but you're going to be in jail because you can't understand the false evidence that was presented in front of you. Really? I have not even yet to read those messages yet. Okay, sis? Or you're not? Okay? So, yeah. The two levels of that fear, a pachad, okay, means to overtake. And then we got yara. And y'all, look them up if you want to. And it has, it means awe, okay, also dealing with fear and wonder, which is the awareness, okay. And that fear that they talking about is just you seeing that false evidence. It's trying to it's trying to pop up in your consciousness, all right. So you have to sign me, okay. I'm willing. He might not be able to take my energy though. Yes, gel of the mind. Naive, denial is fear and disconnect. Yes, it is, baby. Had one of them jail dreams before as well. Yeah, jail dreams is just you being, confined to the mind. Yes, fear is the propaganda. Honey, if you don't get out of here with that. Okay, so you must want me to come over there and... Where is my lighter? Oh, here you go. Excuse me, y'all. My bad, I dropped my lighter. Yeah, fear is a propaganda. But yeah. So anytime I'm gonna try to say, try to act like they all hard. Ain't nobody out here in this world that hard. Everybody gonna get startled. Get off. Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute. Get off. Get off around me.
Why is that so wet?
Because it's my eyes. Go over there. In your room. So yeah. That's pretty much all I got tonight. But I'm gonna definitely do a live decoding chapter scripture Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. Jason, stop. They always trying to act like they're hard. All right? Even the little,
Mommy, is the tea done coming off?
I don't know yet. Can you please get out of here?
Ow!
Your daddy just put that in there. Go. If I have to say it one more time, I'm actually going to pop your butt. Go. But anyway. What was I saying? See, that made me, yeah, I was saying that they all hard until, yeah, until some shit pop off, okay? Even the little spiritual warriors, okay? Spiritual gangsters like myself, we still get a little fear pop in that consciousness, but we become aware of it real quick, all right? All right? And tap into your discernment gift, all right, which is the understanding. Continue to connect with that, because that's gonna always
Let's take a little sip.
What is that on you?
Won't you, man? What are you worried about that? Nothing. Look.
Y'all, please excuse my family. They acting weird tonight, okay? But excuse them, honey. But yeah, have some discernment. Use your gift of discernment, which is understanding of all. And if you're gonna judge anybody, judge thyself. You know, you can't judge nobody else without looking at yourself. Period. All right. So that's pretty much all I got, and I will make an event for this. Well, I'll do a reminder in the group for the Isaiah for next Sunday. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Okay, girl. Yeah, talking about I just want a little sip. If you don't get out of here, I always want some tea. But yeah, Lil Liz just woke up, so she's in her feelings. But I'm gonna get up out of here, and I will talk to y'all. It's okay, Mama. It's okay. I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all next week. All right. Love, peace, and oneness, family.